When the US President Donald Trump imposed steep tariffs up to 145% on imports from China, Apple CEO Tim Cook sprang into action to seal the company from the financial blow. His goal secured a tariff exemption to avoid a price hike on key Apple products like the iPhone and iPad. As reported by the Washington Post, Cook reached out directly to Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick last week, stressing how the new tariffs could drive up iPhone prices for consumers. Behind the scenes, he also engaged with senior White House officials to argue Apple's case. Throughout the process, Cook remained pretty tactful, refraining any public criticism of Trump's policies that might damage the relationship. Notably, he had also made a $1 million donation to Trump's inauguration, reinforcing his behind-the-scenes rapport with the former president. The efforts bore fruit. Over the weekend, the Trump administration granted Apple a temporary reprieve from most of the tariffs affecting electronics made in China. Products such as the iPhone, Mac, iPad, and Apple Watch were all included in the exemption. However, the situation remains pretty fluid. Just a day after the announcement, Trump stated publicly that no tariff exemption was in place and emphasized that companies shouldn't expect to get off the hook. He added that Apple and other tech firms might be shifted into a new tariff category as part of a broader national security review targeting semiconductors and the electronics supply chain. This uncertainty has taken a toll on Apple stock. Shares dropped by as much as 20% amid tariff concerns, but regained some ground following the exemption news. Cook has been pretty effective at navigating such challenges before as well. During Trump's first term, he managed to prevent tariffs from hitting Apple products by pointing out that they would unfairly benefit competitors like Samsung. While Trump has vowed not to give in to corporate pressure this time around, he did acknowledge earlier this week that he had helped Tim Cook recently, suggesting that Cook still holds some sway in Washington. Trump has long argued that Apple should move its manufacturing to the US, but industry experts say the obstacles are considerable. Building domestic factories, training a skilled workforce, and covering higher labor costs would be a massive undertaking for Apple. Still, Apple has committed to investing $500 billion in the US economy and plans to manufacture its private cloud compute servers at a Foxconn-run facility in Houston. Unlike iPhones or Mac, these servers are lower volume and not sold directly to consumers, making domestic assembly more practical. And that's how Tim Cook managed to navigate tricky political waters to keep Apple's products out of the tariff crosshairs, at least for now. It's a reminder of how behind-the-scenes diplomacy can have a big impact on the tech we use every day. So stay tuned for more stories like this one.